Is it that first one?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still on. Can you hear us?
Oh, they can hear us.
Okay.
Because I can tell because the bars immediately started.
Again, welcome to TFT Tarot for today. Divine Dabblings with him. And me.
That was our impression of our impression.
And I just want to remind everybody, this is happy hour. We don't take questions on this show. We just give you a positive message for the week ahead. Because we all need some positive things in our life.
Apparently, when I was changing the equipment around for this show, I accidentally flicked off the audio. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
There's a little short in that one anyway, so I might have to replace it soon, I think.
I think so. All right.
Well, welcome. So welcome to Happy Hour. I'm happy to be here. I've been really under the weather the last week or so, both of us, but I found out that I have possibly, it's not been verified, a kind of inner ear vertigo thing that's been making me super dizzy, nauseated.
He's diagnosed himself, but actually with a little help.
And then my other librarian friend, who's got the same name, Banshee, no, where I work at, she gave me a possible cure. So I'm going to check it all out.
At any rate, it's nothing serious. I mean, it's serious in that it could affect his balance and he could fall. But it's not life-threatening otherwise or anything like that. So it's all good. And it seems like there might be some easy fixes for it. So that's good. If this is really the case. All right. Well, at any rate, enough of our drama. We're getting snow, though. Lots of snow. 3 inches have fallen, and tonight we're going to get dumped with 5 to 7 inches.
But somewhere in the middle of the night, or later in the night.
Right. So we have a nice little gap right now, which is nice to see. All right. I'm going to do the card for the collective from The Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reed. And let's see what we get here. We have, and it's upright. It's spin time, but let's see how Colette spins it. It's the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Earth.
Just drop her down.
Just drop her down, he says. Okay. The 5 of Earth. Alternative forms of abundance. The illusion of lack. Hey, country love, we'll get you on the list in a bit. The illusion of lack, overlooked treasures. All is not as it seems. So this is a time to look again. A change in perception can bring into focus the results I sought, just in a different form than expected. I am called to move away from poverty consciousness and open my eyes to treasures before me that are suddenly illumined. The illusion of wealth gives way to true abundance. There's no need to fear that the rug will be pulled out from under me. What we draw our attention to grows. So I count my blessings and realize I have far more than I thought. I have come far in my quest for building up what I need, and even more opportunities for experiencing abundance awaits. So,
thanks, country love. I'm just full of incompleteness today. Now I had the list is closed sign still up.
Oh, whoops. The list is not closed.
So I turn them on at the end of the previous show, and then when I turn on this show, I forget to turn them back off. So
I want to just say that with the 5 of Earth...
You're close.
Oh, my God.
I'm almost human.
All right. I think I'll just work on the list. Why don't you talk about my card? Hi, Kara.
Hi, Kara. No, I want to talk with everybody in the chat about what we're talking about. But the 5 of Earth, the 5 of Pentacles, it's a hard card for our spin for the collective here. But the idea could be that, you need to continue the search for where you belong. You need to search for the light where you belong. It could indicate that maybe the circles or crowds or situations you're involved in now just haven't really been as welcoming to you as you want. And there's a welcoming presence out there, and you are orienting to find it.
I think with the Five of Earth, the message for happy hour is this. Don't
Stop thinking about tomorrow.
stop thinking about anything. No. The brain goes empty. No, don't dwell on lack. Dwell on what you have. Dwell on the good things around you, and remember that abundance comes in many forms. The area that we live in may have a lot of beauty that you can take advantage of and take walks in nature. There is or you could maybe find a piece of land, or you maybe have some land where you can grow your own food. There's always ways to increase and get out of poverty consciousness. And I think that's the important point of this card, is that sometimes we dwell on what we lack rather than what we truly have available. Right?
That's a good point. Yep.
So that's, I think, what we have for the collective today.
Alrighty then.
And let's move on to our readings. And I gave the deck to you to start.
First up on Happy Hour is Bonita. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi, Bonita.
Or good day.
Oh, that's not the list I thought I copied. Sorry.
It's not?
No. That
Oh,
happened to me once before, too. I thought I'd copied it and pasted. There we go. That's the right list. Everybody's there. Okay.
Hi, Kara.
So Kara knows about your problem. Yeah.
Yes.
So, at any rate, it took a little bit of thought, but we figured we'd look up the symptoms, and as soon as that popped up, that made a lot of sense, because he has motion sickness from many years gone by, and so it stands to reason he would be having this problem.
Well, the nausea, spinning feeling is very similar between this vertigo and then the motion sickness that I experience on occasion.
All right, what you got for?
So, Benita, you get the Six of Cups.
Yay.
And the Six of Cups is a time of remembrance, a time of understanding the tapestry of your life. And you may not necessarily feel like it's been a rich and vibrant tapestry, but it's your tapestry, and it's the measure of what your life has been to you. And so woven into those threads, there are things that, remind you of what was important in your life, whether they were pets or whether they were other people you knew, children, aunts, uncles, grandparents, your favorite teacher, things like that. These things come down through time with you and you remember them. And maybe even today, this is saying there may still be something that will spark that memory as, a possible reunion or something that can help you relive or go back to that place.
This card can definitely be a card of a reunion. Maybe a reunion's in the offing for you, Benita, with somebody from your past. But also, I think the happy hour message might be for you that we all have a lot that's a part of our legacy. The challenges, the rough times. This usually tends to want you to focus on the happy memories you've had along the way. But I don't want to discount the rough times either, because, sometimes when we look at the things we've been through in retrospect, we can be proud of ourselves and we can be happy of how we made it through, of how we became a stronger, better person because of that. So I think if you look at the totality of the stages of your life right now and think about the joy it has brought you overall. We're still here, we're still living and breathing, and we're still comfortable. We're able to communicate virtually with one another. There's many things to be grateful for, and you have come a long way from that little child there, to the person you are today. So honor that. Good luck with that.
All right, Benita. And we're up to Jackie.
And Jackie is up. That's right.
I love you, Jackie. I love the tales that you occasionally give us about, the incredible vivid dreams you have. I only know a couple people like that who can just, expound on some really vivid dreaming. I think it's far out.
I used to dream a lot.
I did too.
It just doesn't happen anymore.
Now when it happens, it's kind of interesting. It's
yeah.
Did you hear a voice last night? I could have sworn I heard a voice call out.
No.
And then I said, oh, that's a spirit voice of some sort. But I almost thought it was you at first.
Was I upstairs when you heard
I don't
it?
remember now.
Yeah.
I thought you were in a different room from me, but I didn't think you were upstairs.
Right, I was probably in the basement. I mean, on the first floor still when you had that. I probably was not talking, so it wasn't me.
Well, I've heard voices in this house before.
Yeah, we have. There's
And
been passing
it's not
spirits.
haunted because nobody died here, and it's
No.
only about 36 or 7 years old, this condo. Anyway.
Well, you have the Page of Cups.
Page of Cups. Look at you all disassociating and stuff.
Yeah, what's that about? You're living your dreams, Jackie. You know, you're living in dreamland there. He was just speaking about dreams, and I pull the dreamer card, right?
Yes, it's an astral projection. It's a vivid, lucid dream.
Right. You know, I think that it's saying that your dreams are very vibrant, imaginative, coming from a very creative part of you. And so, you know, respect them. There are messages there for you. Absolutely. And I think here, this is probably, Spirit is just letting you know there's more to come. You know, there's more to come of this. And I think these messages are will positively affect you. They're not anything that, you know, will hurt you in any way. There's something you need to hear, and, you know, you will make sense of them.
That's a good point, Kara. I'll get to that in a minute. So we've never talked about this before, but I almost get the sense like maybe if there was a soulmate or an important soul from your past or a past life, this could be a sign that maybe some amount of connection or communication may be likely too, or that one or the other are thinking about one or the other. Hi, Raymond.
Oh, hi, Raymond. No, we can't do questions today. This is our happy hour show. So we would only do a single card message. We'll be here live 2 to 4 p.m. tomorrow where we'll answer any question.
But sometimes when we pull the card, Raymond, it may touch on that. So if it does, you know, the happy message we normally give, we'll mention that. So you're welcome to stick around for that. So, yes, Jackie, consider that maybe somehow you are rising out of yourself or above yourself for a possible meeting of some sort. It may be on the astral plane, it may be in the dream plane, but something interesting may be bound to happen.
That's what we have for you. I think this is just a very imaginative, creative time for you. And, you know, the more you write down, I know I'm preaching to the choir here because you write them to us. So the more you write down and log these dreams, then you can look back at them and start pulling the pieces together of what they're trying to tell you. There may be, you know, more than one message, but maybe it's all related to the same thing. Good luck with that.
So I hear that, Kara, about the, you know, the spirits of the land. And, of course,
sure.
A lot of Detroit land, especially land moving into this downriver area, this was the home of a lot of Native American tribes before all of the, you know, colonialism and treaty becoming a state happened. And there's more than one place around here that maybe has, you know, ancient native burial grounds around here. So,
and am I right that a lot of this land here where we are really was farmland, right?
it was farmland, but before
farmland.
that, it was probably just
Sure.
owned by natives or was
No, I know.
roamed by natives, right?
Yeah. So it's gone through a number of incarnations.
Somebody said this
here.
particular area had a lot of clay in it too.
I
But
don't
it was farmland, you're right. It was farmland up until about 40 years ago, 45 years ago.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Just the urban sprawl.
All right, so this one is for you, Lena. And it is, of course, that card we don't always like so much for Happy Hour. We apologize.
No, we don't. I mean, everything
It is
comes
what it
up for
is, right?
reasons.
It's the Five of Swords. Spirit or the messages may be coming to you to say, stay true to your own course. Don't let others try to knock you back or knock you away from what your goals are. This is about what you can achieve and what is rightfully yours to achieve, Lena. And so there may be other voices trying to calm you amidst the fray of other voices who are just sort of saying, stand down, get out of this, this isn't for you. Don't listen to those other voices. Listen to the voice in your mind, in your heart, telling you it's okay. Try to get above that fray and just keep going.
Whatever, don't let others, Lena, don't let others trouble your mind right now. I think here, this is just saying, maybe people are gossiping or wanting to pull you into their squabbles with other people. Or, it could be other tensions that you're experiencing because everybody's making demands on you at the same time. And Spirit is just saying, you know what? You can rise above that. Just let others know, under no uncertain terms, you need a little space. You need a little space, and that, you're only one person. You're only going to tackle one thing at a time, and just don't let people pile it on you. That's almost what I'm feeling when I see that card. And I feel here Spirit is saying, you don't have to do that. You don't have to allow that. So give yourself the space, the time, and more importantly, the peace of mind that you need and deserve. And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Lena. And now we'll move to Marita. Hi, Marita.
Hi, Marita. All right. This might be a quicker show today because we're later in the day. We know we've lost some of our audience. Well...
But I'm going to remind everybody...
Hi, Scooter.
I'm going to remind everybody to catch our Valentine's Day show.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. No, Scooter. This is our happy hour show. We're just late today. We always do a happy hour on Saturday where we give a single card positive message. We don't take questions, but we're happy to give you a message if you want it.
We're just on later today due to my other work schedule.
Yeah. So this isn't new. But... just to let you all know, including Raymond if you're still here,
we have some new programming this week.
The lightning round will be coming in the next 2 weeks, and that will play a pop-up show where we will let you ask a general question about love, about what's happening generally in 2025, just real simple general questions, and we'll pull one card for you. That's a lightning round, and that will be an hour show. And it's good news, bad news on that show. This is all good news on this show.
We would be very happy to give you that card, Scooter.
Yeah.
So stick around. We'll get to you in a minute.
All right, I'll get you on the list.
You're welcome.
All right, so we are on Marita. This is for Marita. And you wanted to talk about a show we did together, Mr. O?
Yes, don't forget to tune in tomorrow if you're interested in financial fortunes of any sort to watch Banshee's Material Matters at 10 a.m. Oh, you're talking about the show we did yesterday. Yesterday, this one joined me for my special Valentine's Day episode of the Emotional Exchanges. And we did all the things that I normally do in that reading, including the Are You Going to Get Lucky round. Hoping for a good week. We hope so too, Marita. So those are on our YouTube channel. Well, the Material Matters will be on tomorrow. But check them out. We got a lot of good views for that one yesterday. We love that. Appreciate it.
Well, Marita, I think it was you, right? You've been looking for work, right? And stuff, I think. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. I like that. Spirit is acknowledging your quest to better your financial conditions, to better your, your employment chances and opportunities. And I think here, it may feel like it's taking forever, Marita, but you are making slow and steady progress. You will advance because you will get there. Sometimes what we're looking for takes a little bit longer than we would like, but I think that seeing this card today indicates to me that you are turning that corner towards finding something.
Well, Pentacles are about your material matters, your financial realm, and Knights that are upright are always about positive movement towards something. But the Pentacles do have a little bit of a slower movement. They're more precise or more wanting to make sure their footing is secure, the cautious kind of thing. They want to be sure they are moving towards whatever it is, whether it's their goals or whether it's towards a romance or whatever situation. So Spirit, or the positive message, is saying, Marita, that you are moving this direction. Even if you don't feel the progress is fast enough for you, you are moving in the directions you want to go. We hope so.
We hope so. I like this card for you at happy hour. I wish you luck with that.
And if you have a question, maybe we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Good luck on your searching. And
Good luck, yes. All right, so we are on Jebusson now. Whoops.
Yep. Oh, don't be dropping my cards. Ah. Anyway. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.
Oh, it was fun doing his emotional exchanges. And as I've been teasing him, perhaps he will be on a future show of mine. Not this week, though.
Would that be like a bull market?
A bull market. Well, it might be a
like
BS market.
A bull in the China market.
All right.
Alrighty, so here we are, Jebusson. Oh, look at that. It's
Nice.
wonderful. It's Temperance.
That's a nice card. You know,
Spirit wants you to kind of chill, meditate, or think about what it is that gives you balance and perspective in your life, and realize that sometimes you may feel like you are overburdened with some particular struggles or some woes. But if you take the time to, relax a little bit and try to put them into a perspective for yourself, you may better able align your soul and your purpose with how you can, tackle with those issues.
Temperance is really an underrated card. It really does have its place in our lives, and I think here this is a time to find balance and feel a harmony both within and without yourself. It's really different from, say, like the Two of Pentacles, which is all this frenetic activity and trying to balance it all. No. This is about finding peace and harmony, mostly within yourself and without, And I think the other part of this that we forget about a lot is the alchemy of the card itself. This card is about making sure you have the right mix of ingredients in your life to achieve what you want. And so, it's about finding the right healthy mix for yourself. Whether you want to improve yourself physically, so you want to have a balanced diet and exercise program, a healthy mix of what you need, maybe some supplements, etc. As just an example. You can take that example in other areas of your life too. What is it you want to succeed at right now? You need to blend the right ingredients together to make it happen. And I think Spirit is saying you have that. You have those right ingredients to get moving on something that you want to accomplish or do.
And I was going to add that as a coda, because just before you said that, I was thinking, I forgot to talk about the transformative elements of this card, but I think you handled it really well. So we'll let it go with that.
We'll leave it at that.
All right, Jefferson. Thanks for dropping in.
All right, we're on Country Love.
Hey, Country Love. Is it yours again, right?
Was that mine? It's yours.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Hey, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
So this week we do have a lot of shows coming.
Yeah.
So we've got our monthly modality message because it's Pisces season.
And it's our unique tarot astrology reading. We don't think anybody else does anything quite like this because we look at your modality positions within the zodiac and then give you a tarot reading based on that.
That is good for the entire Pisces season. So check that out. That'll be coming out on Tuesday, I think around 4 p.m. That's a video. And also another video presentation coming out later in the week is our Unhappy Hour, where we tell you where it hurts for about the next 4-week period and how you can turn that frown upside down.
And that'll be later in the week. We'll announce it then. All right, Country Love, thanks for waiting. And you have... Boy, this is the third 5, and all the 5s can be a little bit, this way, that way, and we have to spin them for happy hour. But the 5 of Cups here today is maybe suggesting that Spirit says it knows in time you will be able to remember or think more kindly about what those things are that you feel passed away from you too soon or that you feel didn't give you enough inspiration. Because in fact, they may be able to still pop up somehow, that maybe they're only as far away as just reaching down into, your own subconscious to see them. And I think that picture is a little bit of a metaphor of that. Is that an egg or is that just a bright light waiting to embrace them?
There's this sorrow and disappointment attached to this card, and yet there is hope. And I feel here that, in a sense, I feel like, I want to just see this picture again to be sure I'm not talking out of my head. No, I'm not talking out of my head. Okay, so I'm going to explain something to you with what I see in this picture, Country Love. It looks as though this disappointment, the sorrow that she's experiencing is falling off of her now. It's falling off of her and it's going down into this dark void. And actually, the earth, when you ground yourself, when you can let go of disappointments or, maybe past failures or losses in your life, and you ground yourself into the earth, or you ground them into the earth, you become stronger and more resilient. You let it go, and you're ready to realize that whatever happened to you didn't define who you are. You have so much more going for you, and you're about ready to receive that energy. Letting this, whatever might still be troubling you from something from the past, go, and, accepting that you have so much more to look forward to.
All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
And hey there, Estelle. Welcome to Happy Hour.
Oh, hi, Estelle. We'll get you on the list. It's a late happy hour today, Estelle, but you're good to get a message from us, a positive message. All right.
And we are on Kara.
Kara is up. Let's see what we get for you, Kara.
Yay.
All right.
I wanted a different effect. I thought it would work. See, it seems every time I have to trigger it differently.
Mr. Special Effects Boy there. We were going to start the show with something really cool today, but we didn't. One of our followers on Twitter, Judy Conda,
yes, we want to give her a big
she
shout.
loved our Emotional Exchanges show so much that we did together, his show, that she wrote a poem about us, a love
Valentine's Day
poem.
It's so
And
sweet.
I'm so touched.
Thank you, Judy, if you're out
So
there.
we will have to read it at some point because it's just adorable.
We ran out of time setting up today, so we just wanted to get to the show.
Yeah, but we will do that
That's very
sometime
sweet.
soon. It was just really sweet, and we really appreciate her.
All right, Kara.
And actually, Judy follows us just about everywhere now. So she follows us on all of our social media pretty much. You, Kara. Well, Kara, You've got the Knight of Cups. Look at that. Who's coming with gifts for you? Who's coming with romance in mind?
Or is it you?
Or is it you? We all talked about self-love, I think, online, and this concept of, love of self. But you are feeling the love right now in some way in your life. Whether it's coming from family, friends, your tribe here, which we, of course, love you, Kara. We enjoy your company here. You can experience love in a variety of ways. And now is the time Spirit is saying to just treat everybody with an open heart. These times have been really tough on a lot of people. There's a lot of stress right now, a lot of tension. And I'm guilty of that as well. I'm taking to heart a lot of things that are going on in the country that I am not happy about. So I'm just saying, this is a time to just be very open-hearted and understanding to those around you.
Right. It's Spirit, or it's the energies of the day saying this isn't necessarily about romantic or deeper forms of love.
But it can be.
But it can be. This is really just saying, wearing that on yourself as you move forward, because it's about the Knight's energy or projection of their energy, and what they're projecting is more of a universal, unconditional kind of love. And hey, if that person over there looks cute and you're interested, a wink might not be so bad.
And you know what? The more love you put out there, the more you get in return. And so I feel like it's just a nice infinity loop to get, to stay in that loop. So that's what we have for you. It's a beautiful card for happy hour. I love it. All right.
And Raymond.
We're on Raymond. I hope you're still here.
See, Raymond, she didn't ask a question, but something about love kind of came up.
That's true.
So let's see what happens for you. What is the message for you? You're welcome, Kara.
Actually, I think. Ooh.
And Raymond, you get the Six of Pentacles. And this is definitely talking about a flow of things. Maybe not necessarily about, relationship kind of stuff. But,
didn't I just talk about an infinity loop? And
yeah,
there it
but
is.
this is a card that kind of represents the idea of ebb and flow that could represent a cycle of some sort. Maybe it's an infinity or Mobius loop, but it could be about the law of karma, the law of return. What you give towards manifestation, your own, or maybe to help someone else, that energy can give back to you. In a sense of a relationship, that you're thinking about, this is saying you should give a little in order to get a little. But beyond that, this is really about a lot of other things that are just about the totality of your life, the idea of extending good karma, goodwill to everyone you can, for the right reasons, and that in its own way, that will come back to you.
That's nice. I think, Raymond, if this was talking about 2025 and picking up on your energy at all, I might say that what's really important for you this year is equanimity, finding somebody who meets your energy fully, that you both are that kind of match. Like what you have to give, they need. What they have to give, you need. And it just seems to fit like a glove. And you're both willing to share equally with one another. That's what I think what you'll be searching for in 2025, and maybe finding some success there since you've got this card at a happy hour. I think too, this is saying right now, this next week, there's going to be just a sense that everything is flowing as it should, in your life, whether it is about love or money or your work world. Everything just seems to be on a real even keel. And Spirit wants you to know that. You deserve that right now. You deserve some nice balance, a healthy balance of what you put out there, you're getting back in some way. So if you're expending a lot of energy, something is re-energizing you. And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
And we're going to get some of that too, Kara.
Some of what? Oh, Kara, we're getting 5 to 7 inches tonight. We're in a winter storm warning.
We've had several already.
Our first real winter storm warning of the season. And yeah, we've been debating. We think we got 3 or 4 inches during the early part of the day today.
I still made it to my workplace.
It started snowing around the time he left.
Yeah.
It was perfect timing. Because he doesn't drive that far to get to work. So...
But then we knew the snow was coming, so our director said we would close at early, and we did. So I closed an hour before my shift ended. I still will get paid for the whole shift, though, because
nice.
It was considered a snow emergency.
Snow day.
Yes. All right, so this one's for Scooter. We promise you a positive card.
And you get one. It's the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is here, and wow, the Page of Swords to me is like an idea generator. That's one thing we don't talk about too often. There's a lot of other qualities, as Mr. O will also get into with the Page of Swords, but this particular card, this particular version really speaks about the mental aspects of this card and how, your mind is really going to be active this week and full of ideas and things to do. Whether you get them from something you're reading, maybe inspires you to come up with some great ideas, or whether it's through collaborating with others. Dialogue and communication is highlighted with this card. This is going to be a week that your mind is going to be on overdrive. But you know what? That's all good. It's a good thing. It's going to really possibly pull you in a new direction.
That was really great. And, Scooter, I wanted to give you a positive message, too. I think Banshee said a lot of great things there. I think that something about the swords lends itself easily from that idea of the mental clarity, the mental energies popping off and inspiring, to also the idea of projecting yourself forward for what you need to do, a card of action or energy. And so this card could be saying you need to confront or provoke a situation that will better yourself, but will also maybe clarify or order things. Maybe even a sense of fairness or justice is involved somehow. And don't think you can't do it, because this card belongs to the person who is a diplomatic, tactful, easy to navigate through the strange dances of life, because I like to think this card's about a dancer in a way. So yeah.
That's what we have for you. It's just a nice, perfect card for a happy hour. And good luck with that.
Good luck, Scooter.
And we are on a sell. That's our last reading.
Sell.
Don't leave, though, because we'll be doing cards for us, and then we'll be doing a Namaste blessing after. So let's do a sell. I think it's mine.
Well, good luck with that.
Oh.
A dispatcher? That would be really cool. It's a very busy job, and it's a very high pressure job, if that's what that is.
Nice. Oh, okay. In the process.
Hey,
that's okay.
I hate the spell checks on the chat rooms and various places.
Or just typos. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't saying that.
Our keyboards are really struggling.
funky.
Of course, my computer's about 5-6 years old now, right? So,
Well, applied to the card, Scooter, I could suggest that this is a card of keeping positive and keeping moving in, the right direction or as best as possible. The little things mean a lot sometimes when you're in that process. So don't forget to send a thank you note or say thank you in some form. People remember that. All right, Acel.
Acel.
Look at you, Acel.
Man,
The
everything
Nine of
is
Cups.
golden here. Holy moly, you should have a great week ahead. The Nine of Cups is here, and the Nine of Cups is like the wish card in the tarot. So Spirit says, what do you want in life? What are you wishing for the most right now? You should reach out and go for it. The Spirit is giving you a green light to try to attract what it is you desire to manifest. Whether you have to work for it, whether you have to be in the right place at the right time, whatever the case may be, Spirit is saying you can do this. They're giving you an absolute positive week ahead for you to capitalize on.
I always love this card. Hey, look who's here.
Oh, hey, Tashavi.
You're almost in time.
Yeah, we can add you, but we're only doing a single card positive message today. This is happy hour. We're just a little later than usual on a Saturday, but we'll be happy to add you.
Yeah, we just pull a one card for this show. Okay, so Acel, it's the wish card, and I think it's a really strong sign that maybe this is saying you should try to focus on what it is you want to manifest. This is a time for saying there are things that are very specific you can do. There may be things that you would be wasting your time, so you may need to meditate to really decide what is it that brings you happiness and joy, because that's the real message of the Nine of Cups too, that it's
true.
not necessarily a wish, it's the joy or happiness you deserve. So think
I like
about
that.
and try to find ways that you can project that energy to manifest it for yourself.
So good luck with this. Sounds really good.
All right.
I like it.
And so we are on Tejave,
Yep. You came at the right time.
who came at the right time. I think we will close the list here, right? You want to
Yep.
do that? Right. And
All right, I'm doing it.
I'm doing it on screen.
Uh-huh. And I will pin it.
Don't forget, Taj and everyone, we are back tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 4 p.m. for regular questions on our live stream. That'll be here. So if you need to be notified, make sure you have notifications sent. Already, Tajav. Ooh, I like this card on Happy Hour.
Well, okay.
Even though it's a spinnable.
Yeah, I mean, this is a card with a little bit of a challenge, but I think here...
It's the Eight of Swords.
With this version of the Eight of Swords, it's really clear to me that you realize now some of the things you need to how should I say, unravel your some of the thoughts you need to unravel yourself from that may be holding you back in your life. It's really about, allowing negative speak to tell us we can't get what we desire, we're not worthy enough, we're not deserving enough. This is a card to say that you realize now a lot of that is simply not true. That that you do have what it takes. It's just a matter of changing the mindset and not allowing, the part of you that wants to say you're not good enough to have sway over you, to tie you down like that. Release yourself. Spirit is saying this is a week to release yourself from anything, any negative speak, and just believe you can do what it is you wish to accomplish.
It's almost like what I was saying about the swords earlier. The swords always talk about pushing yourself to find solutions or to advance, what you're trying to, but also be mindful, of the clarity that you need to have to guide that. And maybe this is the moment, Tej, where spirit or something says to you, I've been thinking about this wrong the whole time. I've been thinking I can't do this. I have to go this way. I can't go that way. And I was wrong. Or something has made me feel that way. But I can really turn myself around. I will if you will.
I guess.
All right.
We're
We'll add you.
We're being very
We're soft.
generous adding people after we close the list lately on our other show too. But rest assured that may not always be the case. Sometimes we'll have to just say no. But we will today, Garima.
So we'll add you, Garima. You'll be very right next. And it's just a happy hour, happy card pull. But Tej, to get back to you, I think this is that moment, that's coming to you that says, you can break this illusion that says you don't have any possibilities to do something here, that it's really within yourself to free yourself there. All right.
And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Yes. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
What? Was I being mean?
No, you weren't being mean.
No, I'm trying not to.
So, hey, Garima.
Hi, Garima. You just made it.
I hope it did. I always like that card, Tej, the Eight of Swords, especially this version. I think it's so unique to take that idea of being entrapped by the swords that don't really look like they're that confining, and then realize, oh, that's just how I think
That's how I see myself.
That's how I see myself.
Right. All right. Let's see what we have
So
here.
don't forget to come back to our live stream tomorrow, 2 to 4 p.m.
Well, it's the King of Pentacles.
Oh, look at that. All right, Garima.
Well, it's a very positive card for organizing things, getting things in order. Spirit says you might be busy this week, whether it has to do with your financial affairs or maybe at the workplace. Just getting a lot of things organized, a lot of things together. Could be even around the house. Goodness knows we could use some of that King of Pentacles energy around here, but we've been sick, so we got a lot of catching up to do.
Were you possibly expecting something interesting to happen financially? I almost have a psychic buzz, like if you're waiting for a contract to come through or a particular situation that you knew would, if it was consignment based, it means a reward for you. I get the feeling like you may soon hear something will work out for you financially. Maybe you're supposed to visit a banker about some of this. I don't know. But in general, I think a lot of this is what Banshee has talked about, the idea that by managing yourself, by organizing yourself, you will find those potentials to maximize profitable ventures too. And I think some of this is not just based on practical sense, though I think that's there, but I think the idea of the nice little wolf or shepherd sitting near him is a reminder that sometimes we draw our best instincts from other things around us, animate or inanimate. It's not just always within, it's what we can perceive in our world too.
I won't rule out, sometimes the king can be a father figure in our lives, or somebody who has a status like, say, maybe a teacher, a mentor, a boss, a supportive person who is either willing to, help you out financially or help you achieve your goals. So there may be somebody, too, that you connect up with this week who can help you accomplish something or give you some advice that you might be looking for or need as well.
Interesting.
But it's a really positive card. And I liked what he said about managing the self. Because, this card can be about managing others, absolutely. But I think there's a strong urge here to manage yourself. Your own interests, your own needs, your own financial situation, your physical body. This is a time to make sure that everything is in order and that you're doing everything you need to keep things going properly.
All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Alrighty, so that is our happy hour, other than pulling the cards for ourselves and
And a
our
namaste blessing at the end for everybody. So I will pull a card for Mr. O.
Don't forget to check us out tomorrow at The Material Matters. It's pre-recorded, but we have a blast in the chat room. Come with your coffee or beverage of choice. Banshee will detail the reading. It's for every sign of the zodiac, but she gives extra insights in the chat room. And we discuss all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah,
so
unless I get lost in other
Tribe.
conversation, which is fine too. Wow, Mr. O, it's a repeat card. Oh, look at that. It's the Six of Pentacles. I got to give as good as I get. I want some. So, that's exactly right, Mr. O. What you put out there, you are going to get back. So, you want to put out. So you can get back. And like I said, this is also, I think, a call to determine your flexibility here in regards to, how you manage your time. So I'm just sensing that here, there's a rhythm and a cycle going on here with the give and take. And you need to make sure that, too, you're balancing things out. And I feel that with time.
That's a really good thing to put on that card, and especially for me, because I'm always having time with my various schedules. Thank you.
Exactly. You're welcome.
All right, so then I guess I do the card for you.
And I'll get the Namaste blessing going here. Well, and also I thank everybody for joining us. This has been great. And we never know what to expect when we have to shift our show like this, but it worked out really nicely today.
All righty. Well, you get a repeat card, too.
Oh, no.
It's almost the same in a way.
Oh, awesome.
It is about that sort of inner place of energies. And you said it best, the alchemy, the transformative process of temperance is also saying, find what works and realize that sometimes, you have to pull back a little bit so that you can save that for the other thing you need, or that maybe there's something there that needs to come over to this side that will enhance this side. So whether that's talking about what's within our physical or spiritual selves and how we balance that, or in our emotional selves with our other selves. Banshee, you have the ability to always sort of fly in a balanced, nuanced way.
Do I? I'm an Aries. Sometimes we're a little over the top on, the energy side there. I think that's a perfect card for me right now because...
And Spirit says you need to do this.
I need to calm down. I need to calm down.
Chill.
I need to chill out for a while. I like that. All right, Mr. O. You're going to pick a card for the collective. Let's see what we get. No peeky.
Oh, we've never had this one before.
Oh, I think we have. Beautiful, though. It's
really?
Yeah. Look at that rainbow.
Hallelujah.
You are the blessing. You are a blessed soul and a blessing to this world and others. In giving, you also receive. Wait a minute here. Didn't we just have that Six of Pentacles? Look, it was the next card. Isn't that weird? The Six of Pentacles is all about that, in a way, right? The giving and the receiving aspect. So in giving, you also receive. For life is an ebb and flow of love and blessings. We are all of single essence and one in spirit. To give is to bless both yourself and others. I always say, when you give unconditionally of your time, your energy, your resources to another, you get back more than you realize. It makes, not only does it make you feel good, in your heart, in your soul, but it brings good things to you. So, you've heard the thing, pay it forward. People, even if you don't get it back directly, if you see the person you have helped or you have shown kindness towards help someone else, how does that not pay off to you? How does that not feel good? And like you matter.
All right.
Right? Namaste, everybody. I hope you have a great week ahead, a happy week ahead. Stay happy despite whatever the world throws your way. And we hope to see you next week at another happy hour show. And of course, at our other shows. Take care, everybody. Love
Bye-bye.
you. Have a great week ahead. Bye-bye.